we are installing a Whirlpool whole house filter in our well line. We have a well, and so we get a lot of sediment. Here's our sediment filter right here, and this is a great way to get out just big pieces, but we want something a lot finer so that we can run our ice maker without problems. So what we're going to do is we've shut the water valve off all the way at the back. I have turned the water off all the way at the front up there, so there may be a little bit of water in this line. We're going to take this off, and then we'll install this so that we don't have this big thing to contend with while we get this installed. We'll install it in line here, and hopefully we'll get all this taken care of. First thing I want to do is clean this pipe off a little bit so that I won't be dealing with any dirt or debris to go into the fittings here. Next, we're going to put some tape on these particular fittings right here so that when we screw them in, we won't have any trouble with them. And let me see if I've got everything here that I need. All right, let me go ahead and put this on. You want to put it in the way that you're going to be screwing it in. You're going to be going with the thread. So this screws in this way. I want to make sure that the threads are done, or the tape is done in such a way to catch it. I've already done this one. Tape on this. Okay. I'm going to put some tape on this. Like I said, do it in the direction that you're going to be screwing it in so that it doesn't peel off as you're doing it, which is can be a problem. So you wrap it around it, pretty tight. And I'm going to go all the way up because I don't know how far this is going to actually screw in. Like this right here. Then take this. This is the out. Go in this direction. I'll start my threads. Don't want to cross thread them. Plastic on metal. There's a metal fitting inside here, and this is a plastic piece. So I'll get this as far as I can go hand tight. I'll do the same with this one. You know you have a cross threaded when they turn that easy. Then I'll take this handy dandy specialized tool that is designed only for this type work. Not really, but it works perfectly for it. So get it good and tight, because like I said, oh, I was going the wrong way with it. That's good for my tape. I had it turned around backwards there. Get it good and snug. By the way, I am a professional plumber. Everything that I do when it comes to plumbing has to be redone, which means that makes me a professional, because how many times have you ever hired somebody to do something and they had to come back and do it again? So apparently I'm a professional. I think a professional gets paid, though. I just pay for doing it. So get these things. Now I'm going to tell you, those are in tight. If they leak, I will be in big trouble. I'm going to measure to cut, make sure I got this right. Put it dead center here like this. So I'd rather make a mistake and not cut, not have enough there. So I'm going to do it this way. Cut through this pipe, a foot out of the way, because there's bound to be some water in this pipe, even though I have cut it off. This is a big pipe. There is plenty of water in it. Alright, now, need a piece of sandpaper to get rid of the rough edges on here. If you don't have sandpaper, then you can do it this way. Now, if there's plumbers watching this, just close your eyes and don't look. And somebody will comment probably and say, you're going to have a leak. Well, I have plumbed probably 8 or 10 feet of pipe in my life. I've never had a leak, so don't start now. But this gets rid of the rough edges on the, I don't know why I did that one, because I'm not going to need it. I was practicing. So I'm going to get all the rough edges off of this so that it will be a great seal. You're thinking that is not going to be a great seal, but I think it will be. Okay. dry. Now, we have something called cleaner that is laying right here. This is purple primer. You can put it on it, and what it does is it makes it purple. Somebody told me it prepares the metal for gluing, so I'm going to believe them, since I don't have a clue what it really does. It says on the can here, this is exactly what it's supposed to do. It preps the can, or preps the pipe. Don't induce vomiting if you drink it, so that's probably a pretty good idea. But this is what it looks like right here. Okay. Then, after it dries, we're going to use all-purpose cement, which is this OD. It's just the typical stuff you buy at Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, wherever they sell this kind of stuff. Mine is kind of gummy, hoping it's still good enough to work. So after this dries, I think you're supposed to let it dry. Hey, it's already dry. Amazing. Okay. Put this on. Now, what I want to do is have this ready to go on the minute it's prepared. I always pre-try it. Put it in here. Yeah, it works great. I wonder if I should have primed the inside of that. Well, I didn't. We're going to try it without it and see how it works. So let's see how this does. Yeah, this stuff is no good anymore. Hope it's good. Oh, I don't think it is good enough anymore. You know what? Try this stuff. It's got some age on it. Somebody told me one time that it really didn't matter. I don't believe them, but we're going to try it and see. If this leaks, I'll be back cutting pipes and putting fittings all in, so it'll be a great follow-up video. Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. Okay, so once it's on there, put this in. Now, some plumbers will say push it in and twist it. Other plumbers say push it straight in. I'm going to do the other plumber thing. Just push it in and twist it a little. Now, this is gross. I don't know if this stuff is going to dry or not. We'll find out. It's supposed to set in seconds. Whoa. It did. Okay. Now, this pipe, need to do something similar. Let's see here if I got a little play. Good, in case I cut it wrong. I want to cut this pipe off now. Let's see, how much do I want to move it? Cut it off here. Slide it in. Okay, we're going to cut it here. Alright, take the pocket knife again, do a little trick on it, get all the rough edges off. You want to cut it at 90 degrees, best that you possibly can, with a hacksaw. That's a little bit difficult to do sometimes, but you can get pretty close. Close enough that it won't leak probably. Alright, purple primer again. Water dripping on my foot. May as well prime the inside of that one too, since I didn't do the other one. Oh, spilled the purple all over my hand. Alright, let that dry. Get this good stuff out. It's high quality stuff. It is not in good shape. So if it works, we're going to be like very happy that it worked. Otherwise, we're going to have a major leak on our hands. It's supposed to be very wet, and it's not. It's sticky at best. And then plunge this in like we did the other one. Alright, they're in. Now, so far you've been duly impressed. Got my insulation here to protect it against the blocks when it moves, because the amazing thing about plumbing is even though there's just water running through it, things tend to cause it to move, the cutting on, cutting off, especially of the pump over there, when it kicks on, wow, it kicks on. You can feel everything move. It won't kick on because I didn't show you, but I turned the power off earlier. So I threw the breaker so that we wouldn't have possibility of it coming on. Pressure leak down or something of that nature. I don't know what you got your pressure set on for your pump under your house or your tank. Excuse me, I keep calling it a pump, your tank. But I'd like to know, if you'll put it in the comments, exactly how much you got your pressure set on for the water through the whole house. I'm curious to hear what other people have there. All right, here is my filter. I'm going to put it down inside this, and it's supposed to make a real good seal, which it doesn't. And then put it up under here. There is an O-ring that has been greased. I greased it with a food grade lubricant that actually came with the filter. You know what I'm starting to see here?
What?
It's going to be a major pain when I'm ready to change this thing out.
Why?
Trying to get it in here like it's supposed to be. Let's see, righty-tighty. Yeah. All right.
I think you're doing it the wrong way.
Think I'm going the wrong way?
I think so.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's on crooked right now.
Think it's supposed to go the other?
Yeah.
No.
No.
That's the way you take it off.
There you go.
There is a wrench that they send with it. Put it on the bottom, bring it up like this, and this is how you make it even tighter.
Ooh.
I don't know how tight you're supposed to get it, but I bet it's supposed to be tight, because if it's not, I can see some major leaks going on. There, okay. Now, we have installed it. My awesome cinder block setup here. So, the only thing to do now is to test it. So, let's go ahead and shut that off while I get the water turned on, and then we'll I need you to, yes ma'am? Okay, what do you need? I need you to turn on the water, please. Oh, she hung up on me. I've got like this major emergency going on down here. And, okay, it's not a major emergency yet, but it's going to be as soon as it starts leaking. She's going to call me back.
You're so confident it's going to leak.
She's not calling me back. Why is she not calling me? Oh. Could you turn the sink water on and be ready and just okay, just anywhere, any sink, anywhere, just turn it on.
Okay. All right. Sink water's on. Now what?
Just let it run for a little bit.
All right.
Is it running?
Yep.
I hear it trickling.
Just let it continue to run. You must have plenty of pressure in the tank under the house. Got plenty of water?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep doing it.
Hey, I hear something dripping.
No, you're hearing water going into the pipes, going into the
Oh,
into the septic tank. If I need you to turn that black valve off, you'll do it when I say. You just turn it that direction.
What direction?
Like that.
Okay, towards you.
Clockwise. and it's just it's a half turn
Okay,
on
good.
off. Okay, you still got it going?
I've still got it running, yeah.
And it's running fine?
Yeah, it's running fine. What's going on?
Well, nothing yet. Hold on, I'm testing for a leak. See, that's the water going down that pipe.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the tank to kick on when it gets down low enough pressure, and then this will put water through this pipe, and I'll see if it's leaking.
Okay, that's still got it going.
Great.
What is that?
Any moment it'll kick on.
Turn it on, yeah.
Have you got it on wide open? Yeah, wide open. Wide open. Please. See, that's just water falling into the bottom of that pipe that you're hearing.
Oh, into that
Going
big one?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need me to turn off the other waters? Other parts of the house?
No, as soon as this tank's drained, it'll kick on. And when it kicks on, I'll get water here. Here we go. Okay, I'm releasing pressure by pushing this red valve.
Is water supposed to come out?
Yeah, because that's a pressure relief valve. See that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, continue to let it go.
Okay, I'm not turning it on.
Why don't y'all go flush the commode too? That'll be a lot of water.
Do you want me to turn on the back water in the bathroom?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yes, have turn all the spigots on you see, and I'll tell you.
Alright, you want to call me back or you want me to hold on?
Yeah, I'll call you back. Love you, bye. She's going to get a lot of water going now, and it'll keep the pump on
Okay.
permanently. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, there it goes. Now, need to check for leaks here. So we're going to have to put the brace on it definitely, because I don't need it wobbling like this.
No.
This you drain. That cleans out that filter. Now let me see here. Flashlight, where's it at? There it is. Any leaks anywhere? I don't see any. There are no leaks. That's really good. Boy, they got the water cranking up there.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, and their brother's on. Which
How
is
will we know when to change the filter out?
supposed to change out every 6 months, but I'll look at it, and if it looks bad, I'll change it out. Of course, with it being well water,
Yeah.
depends on the weather, honestly.
Because I know how often we have to clean our Berkey filters.
Mm-hmm. I don't see any leaks, so we're good to go. So we just installed the Whirlpool, what's it called? The Whirlpool WHKF-DWHBB. That's the model we installed. And give you an idea what it is. And we didn't do it by the book by any means, so we may not have stellar results in the end, but I am extremely pleased that it is not leaking, even with that old glue. So all you professional plumbers out there, when you are checking my website out, my page out on this right here, just remember, I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. So, but it's been fun. Yep, there's nothing leaking. All right, good to go.